Hi and welcome to Fishing Tales. My name's Sean and today I'm with Ben Bassett. We're going to be targeting a number of species. It's midwinter, it's not the greatest time to fish. Ben assures me we're going to have a good chance at getting a number of different species. We're going after them using light rock fishing techniques, also known as LRF. And I can tell you Ben is one of the best guys that I know at LRF. So what do you think of chances of catching anything today, Ben?
Yeah, really high. I think we can definitely scratch out a few species. Got a chance of a multitude of species, all the little wrasse, some of the bigger wrasse as well. Got scorpion fish, also a chance of mackerel and perhaps a herring or sardine.
So we're going to be fishing around Plymouth today. We started part way up the Tamar. The other side of the water is Cornwall, and at the moment the tide is throwing itself downstream. There's a lot of movement in the tide, and we're going to just try and find little back eddies where we can fish. And throughout the video we're going to just show you a couple of different rigs that we're going to use, and hopefully we'll have plenty of species to show you catching. So let's go and do some fishing.
Let's get to it. It is a little cork-wing wrasse. Tiny.
And what did you get that on, Ben?
That was on a little bit of gulp Isame. Very, very tiny little section for a tiny little fish who's just given me the smallest bites.
Well, here we go, my first scorpion. What an absolute cracker of a fish. That's absolutely beautiful. I'm so happy. It's I've been after a scorpion fish for quite some time now, and look at that, that's an absolute beautiful, big, fat little scorpion. I'm guessing that's a short spine scorpion.
That is a long spine scorpion.
Long spine scorpion.
You see these big spines that are sticking out here?
Yeah.
That's the long spines.
Okay.
That give it its name. That is a really fat fish. You show the belly.
That is so fat. That fish is just a little fatty. Oh, I'm really pleased. So that's my first fish of the day, and that was one of the fish I was really hoping to catch. So brilliant. Let's get it back. So we've been fishing for about 20 minutes now. Ben's had a couple of cork-wing wrasse. Now had a nice long-spined scorpion. But I'm really surprised because the water is a lot darker than I would normally fish on lures. But we're using scented lures. And what type of lures are we using, Ben?
So this is Berkeley Gulp Isame.
Okay. And I think they're obviously homing in on the scent. And we've had plenty of bites. And I'm really surprised at how willing they are to take in this coloured water. So we're using drop shot rig, and I'll show you a little bit more about that later, but if you want to know how to tie a drop shot rig, have a look at one of the other videos and I'll put the link in the description below. But we're really fishing in really close to the wall here, and it seems to be holding the fish at the moment, and I can feel just by moving the rod up and down that I'm in amongst the boulders. That's one of the beauties of LRF, is that you can fish any time of the year and hopefully have a successful session. So far I've had 4 this year, and I've 100% success rate, and that's a lot better than I did last year. I fished quite a lot of sessions last year and I didn't have anywhere near that level of success. And when you're using light gear like we're using now, it is so much more fun because you can target these mini species and they do give you good sport, and that's what fishing's all about, I think. You know, some people fish for food. Me, I fish for food and for pleasure, but mostly for pleasure. And when we're using light gear like this, I get tons of pleasure, absolutely tons of pleasure.
Typical smelt, so difficult to hold. Okay, no.
Oh, just about to move that out.
No school? That could be a school. No, no. There's a black goby by the looks of it. Yep, black goby, I'll get out of your way.
That's a black goby.
That's a black goby. Female.
Okay, so that's my third species of the day, or maybe even fourth. I can't remember. I've lost count. It's so exciting. So this is a little black goby, a female one, I've been informed.
Knew that.
Oh!
Snapped you.
It did. It rubbed me right up.
Okay.
I can't believe it. Best fish all day, and I made a schoolboy error and allowed it to just go round the end of the pier there, and it just, my brake touched the rock and it just, I lost it. But luckily enough we did manage to get the line back. The hook, obviously the fish had shed the hook, so you know it wasn't harmed, but my pride's harmed. I'm gutted, but you know, that's fishing for you.
It's a monster. I told you.
It's just... Well, we've just moved locations. As I was setting up, I looked round and I thought Ben had caught the bottom. The rod was bent right over and double, and then I realised it wasn't, because I could hear the ratchet on the reel going. And he's just landed probably one of the prettiest wrasse I've seen for a very, very long time. Absolutely beautiful colours. What a great start to a move of location. Oh. Absolutely brilliant. And you know, this is typical of what can happen. You might be fishing for small species, but suddenly something like this comes along and it really tests your tackle, and it gives you an absolutely incredible fight. Forget fighting it on a great big beach caster. This is sport at its best. Do you want to let it go back now, Ben?
Yeah, I'm happy to give him a release. He gave me an incredible fight. I mean, unbelievable fight. Did not think I was going to get it in at one point, but I think we're happy to give him a nice release now.
Right, brilliant. So Ben, just talk us a little bit about the setup you've got, and particularly the rig. We've been using that fairly successfully today. I know we started off just using a simple jig head earlier, but because it was so snaggy, you decided that we should go on to drop shot.
Yes.
So can you just explain what a drop shot rig is and how you would use it?
Yeah, certainly. Well, the main plus obviously a drop shot is you're keeping the lure steadily sort of above the bottom, so you can keep it just fixed in one spot. Okay, as you can see here, I've got the hook in line here with the drop shot knot, and you've got the drop shot weight on the bottom which clips on, and that can be moved very easily to adjust the depth.
And that's the beauty, is that you know you can change that quite easily between 6 inches to 2 foot just by simply unclipping the drop shot lead. Yes. and doing it. Now you make your own drop shot rigs, and we'll look at that in a different video, but can you buy these from the shop?
I believe you can, but it's so cheap and so easy to tie your own, and so just all you need: hook, some fine fluorocarbon, and a drop shot weight. I mean, you don't even need a proper drop shot weight. You could have a little pear weight, little Owsley bomb, anything you can get hold of.
And the beauty of the drop shot weight is it's really easy to just unclip it and move up and down the line. Brilliant.
Exactly.
And you know, what's this worm that you were using now?
Okay, so yes, it's Berkeley Gulp Isame, Isam, however you want to pronounce it. I butcher the pronunciation all the time. Doesn't matter, it catches fish. It's about as close to a ragworm as you could possibly get without using real ragworm.
It does look really, really lifelike. And is this one scented?
Yeah, this one is scented. Very, very soft, so when the fish bites into it, they keep biting onto it. And that's the trick. You can fish this almost statics on these cold winter days where it's really, really difficult. This here can just wave in the current and the fish takes it, and we just had a beautiful wrasse.
We have, and you know, it's proved that this technique really is working. As we said, it is a cold winter's day and we're getting plenty of bites and plenty of fish. Shall we go and see if we can catch some more?
Yes, please. Let's do it.
Well, Ben, that was a pretty exciting session.
Yeah,
I certainly learned a lot. I didn't realise you could fish in rocks where there's hardly any water, but you know, we've seen you get a little wrasse out of there. I didn't get anything out of there, but I wasn't too worried about that. You know, it was a fantastic day. We caught quite a few species, and considering it is right in, you know, midwinter now.
Yeah, depths of winter.
It's, you know, it's a good day, and you know, it just proves how much fun you can have on light gear. We've moved around quite a bit today, and the weather's been quite changeable, but we expect that for the middle of winter. And to be quite honest, I just thought it was a fantastic day. We've got a lovely end to the day, and I think maybe we'll just try and have a little bit of waiting now. But you know, if you kind of want any more of these videos, give us a like, share, and subscribe, and we'll happily do some more. But from us, thank you very much. We've had a great day. I hope you enjoyed the video.